Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to learn or discuss the chapter number 5 of your science textbook, that is, the fundamental unit of life. My dear friends, do you know what is the fundamental unit of life? It is the cell. We know the cell means it is the structural and the functional unit of life. Okay, so now while examining a thin slice of cork, Robert Hooke saw that cork resembled the structure of a honeycomb consisting of many little compartments. So, here in this line, it means that Robert Hooke saw that the cork resembled the structure of honeycomb. Okay, so what happened that Robert Hooke is a scientist who first of all discovered the cell, in which he resembled the cork, in which the structure of a honeycomb consisting of many little compartments. For example, if I take one example of house, for building house, what is the basic requirement? It is the brick. Yes or no? So whenever we will add brick with brick, then it will become a good building. So like that, a cell is the structural and the functional unit of life. Cork is a substance which comes from the bark of a tree. This was in the year 1665 when Hooke made this chance of observation through a self-designed microscope. Means in the year 1665, Robert Hooke discovered the cell. Okay, in which he has observed that the compartments or the honeycomb compartments, they are made up of so many little compartments, and these little compartments constitutes a cell. A cell is a Latin word for a little room. This may seem to be a very small and insignificant incident, but it is very important in the history of science. This was the very first time that someone had observed that living things appear to consist of separate units. The use of the word cell to describe these units is being used in the biology. In the biology, it is the advanced biology, the chapter, the fundamental unit of life. That is, we are going to understand about the cell. Now we will go through one topic, that is what are living organisms mainly made up of. As you can see, one instrument, that is microscope. Let me do it. Yeah. So you can see the compound microscope. Okay, this is a labeling. Okay, then we will go through what are these structures. Okay, so now I will explain you that what is the basic discoveries of the scientists. Cells were first discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He observed that the cells in a cork slice with the help of a primitive microscope. So Leeuwenhoek, with the help of improved microscope, discovered the free living cells in pond water for the first time. So Robert Hooke discovered the dead cell in which year 1665. But one scientist was there, Antony van Leeuwenhoek. He discovered the living cells in the microscope as in the year of 1674. So it was Robert Brown in 1831 who discovered the nucleus in the cell. Now you will not know the term, that is nucleus. Nucleus means it is the control center of the cell. Okay, or you can say it is the brain of the cell, that you will learn as one cell organelles, which was discovered by Robert Brown in 1831. Purkinje in 1839 coined the term protoplasm for the fluid substance of the cell. The cell theory that all the plants and animals are composed of cells and that cell is the basic unit of life was presented by the two biologists Schleiden and Schwann. These were the two scientists who proposed the cell theory. The cell theory was further expanded by the Virchow 1855 by suggesting that all the cells arise from the pre-existing cells. It means actually that here another scientist who extended the cell theory is Robert Virchow. In 1855 he suggests that all the cells have come from the pre-existing cells. So my dear friends, I want to tell you that these two scientists are the biologists, that is Schleiden and Schwann, who proposed the cell theory in which The Scladian said that all plants are made up of cells. Yes, it's true statement. The Swan had said that all animals are made up of cells. Yes, we know that all living organisms are made up of cell. No, yes. Now, Rudolf Virchow, he extended the cell theory and added one sentence that all cells arise from the pre-existing cells. With the discovery of the electron microscope in 1940, it was possible to observe and understand the complex structure of the cell and its various organelles. So in this chapter, we will learn about so many cell organelles and some components of the cell we are going to read. Okay, we will learn so many processes: cell wall, nucleus, cytoplasm. Okay, and so many cell organelles we will learn in the next class. So this is all about the introduction part. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel for the more updates. Thank you.